Okie dokie. Come on, there you go. Now, why would you play a silly game like that? All right.
Yep, elite. Being elite.
Elite being elite, yep.
Yep, you hit me first. I couldn't find. I found you, Trace, but I couldn't find yellow at all.
Yeah. All right, let's see if I've got everything going. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose if it's the only thing your PC can handle, you're kind of stuck with it. All right, let's see. Did we finish scanning? System map.
It was a gas station, I think.
Yeah, it's a gas station. We own it. Okay, great. Engage.
Hurry before you leave.
Preparing to fold space.
Hurry, get out of the system before it crashes again.
Run!
Run away!
And I was telling Yellow, since he was talking about running into that twin, that when he goes into the carrier, he wants to be careful too. There's a Neutron Star.
Yeah, you definitely want to be dead throttle going into that system. And very carefully turn away.
32.
Oh man, 32.
Ah, well, so much for getting there tonight.
Well, last night I was
hitting so many. I was hitting 40s and 30s.
Racking up the money, huh?
Catch up. Oh man, it's like by the end I just wanted to go to bed.
Well, you overshot us by a couple systems, so.
So you did good.
Well, I watched the stream, so I thought I typed in the right one, but apparently I clicked the wrong one.
That's easy to do with all the same names.
Well, yeah, and the star densities starting to pick up.
Well, part of it is my video card can't handle the monitor I've got quite as well as it should. So that's one issue. Now, it is a 6-year-old PC, which is another issue. So the newer NVIDIA drivers don't really do as good a job with the newer PCs they did with the older one.
Oh, have you seen the new GeForce 3000 series?
No.
Oh my
System
goodness,
map.
they're supposed to outperform, the 3070 is supposed to outperform the 2080 Ti, and they priced it at $500.
Nice.
The G-Force, you said?
System map.
Yeah, the new GeForce 3000.
Yeah, I just got the G-Force 2080 in January. Of course they're already outdated.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright, we own the system. Nothing worth mapping. Let's mosey. Engage.
Preparing for warp.
Like I said, Napalm, you can maybe go in there and turn your settings down to where everything's just low, 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 and you may be able to play it.
Yeah. Like I said, part of my problem is you're kind of in a catch-22 when it comes to monitors and video cards. Now, the video card I've got is great for a 1K monitor, but I'm trying to get up to 2K, so I got the 2K monitor when I had the chance. But of course, the video card is not handling the 2K monitor quite as well as I'd like. Oh, look, another gas station. Plus, Elite itself isn't all that stable. So it has its own crashes. System map.
Hello, do you see me?
I do not.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It shows
Hang
me.
on to your...
Yeah, it shows me that you're in another instance. Because
Yeah.
you're a square.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're both squares. Uh-oh. I had you a second ago, Yellow. Where are you?
I traveled a little farther away.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, wing target is me. Okay. Yellow. We need
We
you.
can't find you, Yellow. You're gonna have to drop out of cruise and back in.
I'll go back to you guys. I got you both.
We don't have you at all on the radar.
Well, sure enough. Okay. Let me...
Yeah, all I got is wings. Yeah, you're not in the same instance as us. All three of us ended up in different instances. Nice.
Thanks a lot, Elite.
Doing the old cool down.
All right. Hey, got a target. Let's get going. Engage.
Yeah, before it screws up again.
Charging FTL.
It's coming for us, though.
Huh?
It's coming for us. Yeah, whole integrity after that little incident last night is 95%.
Yeah, we need to get you to the carrier. When does it start failing? Well, I guess your hull could go a long way.
Oh, your hull could go all the way down to just to, go all the way down to 0, and you'll still manage. It's your jump drive you got to worry about.
Force 23.
Ooh, I hear a codec.
Oh,
Got everything ranging from 91 up to 100% integrity, or health, I should say. Frame shift drive is still at 96%.
good.
Yeah, you don't want that getting below 90. Funny things can start happening. Like
Funny
you.
things are fine when you're in the bubble.
Well, even in the bubble, having it spend your fuel and not go anywhere can
That's not funny at all. Oh, that's the water giant.
Nice.
That's the second one I've seen.
System scan complete.
Ah,
System map. All right, we own the system. And oh, there's the water giant way out at the end. Ah, how nice. Nothing to really look any further into. So
Ready when you all are.
engage.
Frame shift. Preparing for warp.
I have to psych myself up, take deep breaths, and say, it doesn't matter, just slow down. He's gonna mess with you tonight.
It just doesn't want us to reach the carrier, that's all. At least not safely.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
Ow! Kitty!
You're not showing him. You're paying attention to that funny flat thing and the thing with the lights. I don't know. You're supposed to be paying attention to His Royal Highness.
clearly. And not just one hand either, both hands full attention.
Oh yes, I mean it's that time.
System scan complete.
I have other cats you could go mess with.
System map.
No, they're not as fun. Okay,
Alright.
boys.
All right, we own the system. First one's terraformable. Nothing else is. All right. First one it is. It's a ugly brown, but it's terraformable.
Oh, man.
280 light seconds. Oh.
What?
He-
Not paying attention.
Uh-huh. He went by me so fast.
Videos on,
Oh, I see. Meow. And around we go. Circle back. Drop down. Come back up. Look like you're on ice there, Yellow.
pretty dang close. I looked up the Guardian frame shift stuff.
Yeah.
But at
In-
10 light years.
Yeah. You do up there with me. Without having the frame shift drive
Surface scan.
grade 5, you'd still be up there with me.
Surface scan complete.
Alrighty.
Ready to rock and roll when you guys are.
Engage.
Frame shift drive charged.
It'd probably take
FTL
us 4
engines
hours
and
to
preparing
get all
for
the
jump.
material you need. Now the HN shocks, I think you can buy them. I'm not sure. Or trade for them.
3, 2,
Yeah, I've already been hunting. Over here at Colonia, all they got is the ruins, not the structure, so that won't do us no good.
fuel scoping.
20.
Complete.
Okay.
Could resolve the asteroids for you guys.
Oh, well, that's a good thing. Resolve all those navigational hazards.
That's behind the sun for me.
I got it, I think.
System scan complete.
System map. Alright, what do we got? We own the system. Definitely nothing worth mapping. Okay, onwards. Engage.
Frame shift.
Preparing for jump.
Engage.
You're gonna need one for college, so yeah. They'll have to get you one at that point.
4, 3, 2,
I don't know how good the refurnished ones are, but they're pretty cheap.
fuel scoping.
42.
Fuel scoping complete.
Hey, we've reached the answer. Who's got the question?
Universe and everything.
Who's got the question? Oh, did we leave the question back in the bubble?
Yes, we did. Nope, it's hanging on the bulletin board.
Hanging on the fridge. Right next to somebody's child's drawings.
Yeah. Either that or Mayday took it when he left.
Ha!
Let's blame Mayday.
Mayday did it.
Mayday.
Thinking about the devil, where is he?
I don't know.
A4, Mayday, Captain, Super.
We got a lot of people missing in action here.
Yeah, we did.
I'm just hoping they're really busy working.
Yeah.
I'm over here trying to. Looks like both of you are in that system. Every time I try to get one, it pops up.
Get out of here, faster.
System map.
Ooh.
There's a lot of things here. All right, we own the whole thing. That's not terraformable. No. Well, how about this one? No. What do we got here? No. Nope. Nope. Okay. We own the system. Nothing good. Time to move on. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
One.
Fuel station.
Fuel.
Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel station. System map. Okay. We own a star.
I'm fully fueled.
Okay, we go on. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
So from my experience having built one, you spend $800 on the video card and $700 on the rest of the system. And that will get you a pretty good, darn good gaming system that'll last you at least 6 years. So that's what I did 6 years ago. And it's about time to replace it.
Well, Napalm, are you going to be doing anything taxing to it, like beyond gaming and...
Oh, you mean like Elite Dangerous?
Well, Elite,
System map.
I think it's a little more graphics intensive than...
All right, we own it. We own the gas station. Shall we move? Engage.
Frameshift.
Preparing to fold space.
Yeah, I mean, you know, wherever you're at, I mean, it's to get a good gaming rig. It's basically around $1,500. Gets you at the best price for performance. Spend a little over half of that on the video card, and the rest on the rest of the system.
System scan complete.
another gas station.
Put down miles.
Fuel scooping complete.
Is that what we put down? Space miles.
System map. System map. And we own both stars. Shall we mosey? Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing
Yeah,
to
I'm
fill
happy.
space.
Yeah.
Well, I got this one built specifically so I could fly the Microsoft 2020 Flight Simulator and beefed up the video card and stuff. Then I decided, after seeing it and talking to a few people, that
Yeah.
play the lead like a dream.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I built my computer the same year Trace did, and it's still going strong.
Yep. And if I wasn't streaming, it'd still be plenty. So I found a water world.
Yeah. An ammonia world, too.
Yeah, we got a couple things to scan.
Scan complete.
Oh, look, asteroids. System map.
What number was the water world?
All right, we own the system.
What number was the water world?
The water world is B1.
11,900 and some odd light seconds out. They got a B2 is?
B2's terraformable. Yeah. So we got a water world, a terraformable, and you said there's an ammonia world out here too?
Well, it could have been the water world.
Oh, just two.
But I thought it
Okay.
said ammonia, but I don't see no ammonia world out here.
No. All right, I'm heading for B2. It's only 12,000.
Alright, I will grab the first one then.
I'm looking, I still don't see it.
No, I saw a whole bunch of high metal content and rocky ice out there.
Well, my old computer, which was over 11 years old, played Elite like a dream, but I had it souped up so I could do a bunch of animation and graphics on it. So
Right. So you upped the graphics card. Yeah.
yeah, and it lasted me 11 years playing. And then when I played Elite, yeah, you could see that it was kind of sort of trying to lag during Elite.
Yep.
And then when I got to looking at the specifications from Microsoft, it's like, it ain't gonna handle Microsoft.
Right.
So I went in and told them what I was wanting to do, and I told them I wanted it to last me 4 or 5 years without lagging. I said, okay, you want this video card?
Yep. So,
You paid the price for it.
you know, right now I could go spend, you know, that $500 for the new 3000. What is it? GTX 3000. And
3070.
yeah, 3070 or whatever it is.
It's RTX 3070.
RTX 3070. Yeah. If I go out and buy one of those, that's all I need to do to get mine up to snuff. But that means I have to come up with $500.
Now, are you still using DDR3 or using DDR4 RAM?
I think it's DDR4.
See, mine's a generation older than I'm still got DDR3.
Yeah. I'd have to double check, but I believe it is DDR4. Yeah, when I built this 6 years ago, built this in 2014, at basically the best bang for your buck level. If you're looking for programming as a job, you need a very good PC for in school, because otherwise the projects you're going to be working on in school are going to tax the hell out of whatever machine you're working on. Once you get out in the working world, well, that's the problem with the company you're working for, to get you a machine that can actually handle the code you're trying to build. But in school, you're kind of responsible for it, so you get an idea. It's going to cost you about the price of a gaming rig to get something you can do some decent programming on for your school projects. And in fact, it has just about the same specs. So you might as well just get yourself a gaming rig, and that will handle you for whatever programming you try and do, because they're going to have you do graphics programming in college, and part of that is ray tracing, which is insanely GPU intensive, and it's how a lot of the games are built these days, with ray tracing engines in the games. Yep. So, like I said, you're looking at a $1,500 computer. Spend half on the graphics card, the other half on the rest of the computer. It'll handle you all the way through school. And then, of course, you'll be out making your own money, and you can build your own PC. It's whatever you want after that. But again, anytime you're building a game...
Life priorities change.
Well, lucky for me, my wife grew up with an engineer for a father, so she knew what she was getting into.
So we got one.
Yep, I'm just getting to it, Mom. Yellow had a heck of a jump start on me coming out here.
Well, of course, he came around the star like somebody who's after his little butt. Go, baby, go! I told you guys kind of remind me of some people that I used to know, that when they get excited going for something, the best thing you can do for yourself and everybody else is stand back and let them go at it.
Well, my view is, the quicker I get my part done, you ain't waiting on me.
Surface scanned by 50%.
No, we don't have to wait on you. We just have to wait to see if the leak's gonna screw up again.
Pretty much, yeah. Alright, I gotta come over and look at that guy for the stream, so...
Oh, man.
What?
I just passed by a wing signal.
What?
Instead of passing by trace, it just says wing signal.
Oh, then it... Oh, she's just gonna do it again.
I may as well just drop right now.
Yeah, I'll show somebody out there it's solid and clear.
Well, yellow's a square to me.
I just dropped. Jumping back in now.
See, I like that when we come in here and started scanning, I grabbed yellow's next target.
Hmm.
But if you have to get off of that to go find a terraformable, then you're kind of, yeah.
Alrighty. So coming up on this lovely planet.
Okay, Napalm, have a good evening. Take care.
Have a good one, Napalm. Glad to have you along.
Later, dude.
What'd you say? Hello?
I said later, duder.
Later, duder. Okay.
I can't remember who came up with duder, but I've used duder since.
Well, it's not a dudette and it's not a dude, so you got them covered on.
Boy, that's a dark planet. Huh. Okay.
You're making Napalm cry laughing so hard on the duder.
Okay, Yellow. You're aiming at me. I'm aiming at you. I'm not the one who has the next planet. Oh no, where'd you go? You disappeared.
Must have gone the wrong way. Alright. Where are you at? You're over there.
Is your next target?
Hey, Anthony.
SB
All right, I got target.
1562.
Okay, that's where I'm going to.
All right, let's get there. Glad to see you back, Anthony. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for warp.
Hope things are going well for you. Yeah, you were one of the ones we were talking about having dropped off the edge of the Earth, and
Fuel scooping.
but glad to see you're okay.
Fuel scooping complete.
Looks like a gas station.
Not quite. I think there's one planet. Yep. There's a high metal content somewhere. Not quite. Ah, there it is.
System scan complete.
System map. Not terraformable. We own the system. Time to mosey. Engage.
Engage.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
That's good to hear that you're okay. We're still headed towards Unicorn Rest. I actually think they're moving the carrier on it.
Nope, they're not. It's still where it was.
It just seems like it.
After we get there, I gotta plot the route to get to mark the system for the next carrier we're headed towards.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
8.
Well, once we get to that area, it's not part of an arm, is it? It's part of the body of the galaxy.
Right.
Yeah, we keep moving closer in, so that's good for finding stuff.
If you're talking about your jump radius, yeah, you should have no problem. We could just drop you off and not even think about you anymore, and you'll be able to doodle back.
Hop, 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 hop.
A Synology box, huh? Okay. takes a little work. System map. We own the system. Not. No, nothing terraformable. I guess we can move on. Engage.
Preparing to fold space.
Over around Colonia, it'll start like looking like Sagittarius A. Remember all them stars, and you were like, "Oh, which way to go?" Well, not the same problem.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still deep in the black. We dropped the Emerald Tablet off at his final destination, and we're basically making our way back home.
Fuel scooping.
And making our way down space downtown.
Yellow, solid. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it's yellow or if it's me or what the hell.
What?
He's a solid box again.
Oh, jeez. He's a solid box to me as well.
Okay, let me pull away from the star.
Yes.
System map.
It's still a big, bright ball.
Alrighty, we own the system. Nothing terraformable.
Well, that's not supposed to do that. There we go.
And now we just wait for Yellow to come back to us.
Come back, Yellow.
Yellow, come back. Okay, there we go.
I don't have him. I see that he's open box, but I don't have him.
Okay, I've got the target, so you can grab it off of me.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, just past you.
Okay.
Alright, let's be gone. Engage.
Frame shift drive engaging.
Ooh, that's close to max right there, 22.25.
Yeah, it had me at my max 32.8. Mine is 32.84, and it had me at 32.8. Make you go.
Get me all space legs jumping. $25.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Well, I'm in the wait and see camp on Odyssey. Elite has not done a great job at keeping the number of bugs in the game down. Yeah, it'll.
Responding to the community.
Well, it would be nice if they. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're looking at what's going to sell more game. And new features sell more games. But, I mean, there's a point where people won't buy it because it's just too buggy.
Yeah. If you have to write out a ticket every day about a different problem, then it's not worth the play.
Yep.
And they need to start thinking about that.
System scan complete.
System map. This is one busy system. And we own it. Not that that means much, because... Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute! Found one! Where is it? There it is. There's one.
Yeah. 5,000.
Yeah, it's only 5,000. That's not a problem.
Sure, might as well. He's screwed up everything else.
Oh, I was going the wrong way. No.
I see a filled-in circle and a hollow square.
A hollow square would be me.
I see a empty triangle, which is you, Mr. Trace, and a solid square, which is yellow.
Yep, yellow's in a different instance than the two of us.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, when I get out here, I'm gonna drop out and drop back in to see what the hell.
Oh.
It's annoying.
Well, then you've got a 50% chance of ending up in his instance and a 50% chance of ending up in mine.
As soon as I get out there and map it up.
Trace is gonna beat you there.
He's about 600 light seconds out in front of me.
He's 800 something ahead of me, and I'm 2,000 light seconds away from that planet. And it shows you behind me.
Well, sure enough. For a while, it showed you back at the other planet.
Well, you may not be getting correct distances because you're not in the same instance. Yeah, instancing is completely messed. I mean, there's only 3 of us in this system, and we're in a wing. Why do we so often end up in different instances? This is absolutely stupid. I mean, it's like, yeah, this should be a no-brainer, but, you know.
Oh, London's right there. Oh, she's doing micro jumping.
Huh?
She jumps ahead about 50 light seconds and then drifts back and then jumps ahead 50 seconds.
That's because you're in a different instance.
Yeah. Nope, now Trace has completely disappeared.
Oh shit, I'm gonna overshoot.
Cannonball!
Loop of shame.
Yes, I only show Mr. I see a box over there, but I only show Trace is the only one in here with me.
Yeah, and I'm landing up the planet now. Six probes. Probes away.
I almost wonder if it wouldn't be in our favor if we all drop out of Super Cruise and all engage. I don't know.
Surface scanned by 50.
Well, we've got two of us in the same instance.
Complete.
Yeah.
Since there's an instance created, I think what's going on is that, the requests for an instance just come in too quickly. And so it ends up scheduling 2 rather than scheduling 1. But if there's somebody, I'm sitting here in an instance, so if you and you're in the instance with me, if yellow jumps out, it will get rid of the instance that he's in, and he'll have a local instance for a dropped out area. And when he goes up to go to Super Cruise, it will find our instance and just join him to it.
Okay. You got your next target picked, Yellow?
Yep.
Okay, I got him.
APZ C13.
Yep. Okay, I got it. Ready to go. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Charging
Let's
FTL.
see if we can't get in the same instance.
Well, the problem is we're going to be coming in so close to each other that it's possible for it to pick up 2. It's actually possible for 3 instances to get created. We'll each have our own.
Okay.
It has to do with timing.
Which is the key to good comedy.
Yes, it's also the bane of large messaging-based systems.
I got all of you this time.
Yep.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, no, we got 19.
Fuel scooping complete.
Little signs.
It's called Somebody Screwed Up in the Sequencing of Incoming Messages.
Surely not. You mean they sort of did like they did on the Tritium? They have it hooked to something else, so every time they change something else, it changes.
No, it's a messaging module screw-up. So basically, there's a sequencing of messages that come in. And, you want to process them as quick as you can. But there are times where you want to be, where the messaging system wants to be aware of the requests. So it wants to be aware that you've got a request coming in to create, or multiple requests coming in to create the same system. When that system, doesn't exist and it's less than 100, it should just should create it once and put everybody in it. Problem is with a messaging system like that, you can get it so that they come in quick enough that if you don't have some very specific types of coding in around it, you can end up basically doubling up on the request, and you get extraneous extra instances like we're running into here.
I found in the last two.
System scan.
So did I. System map.
We got terrible.
All right, we own the system. A1 is good. And that's it. Just A1. And yellow's already practically over there at it. So I'll just take my time heading over there so that he can finish scanning it. I won't do the loop of shame.
Wave 1 probes away. Wave 2 probes away.
We really...
Curious, we're 386.30 light years away from
Surface scan complete.
In other words, we can make it.
maybe.
32, 40, 33.
365. It would only take one in the multiple hundreds for it to be all over. Well, that's an ugly planet. Alright, I've looked at the ugly planet. It's time to move on. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
How many
Preparing.
cells we got now? Yep.
Looks like 20, exactly.
Oh shit, yeah. I'll make it with or without you guys. I'm making it tonight.
Yep. If we, may have to go a little over because there's 35 minutes in my allotted time, but tomorrow's Labor Day, so I could go a little late.
But I hold you to that, boss.
Scan
Oh,
complete.
there it is.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
System map. We own a new star. Okay, great. Whenever you guys are ready,
Fueled up, let's go.
engage.
I'm trying to get away from the damn thing, but go ahead. I'll catch you on the other side.
Preparing for warp.
Now, to be fair, the type of problem they've got here is one of the more difficult to solve in messaging-based programming. But it's also one of the ones that people should know about and there's a standardized solution for solving it. So, yeah, it's difficult to solve, but you should be expecting that problem at the beginning and just have the solution in place.
32. Wait, so a programmer should have kind of an idea of what he's doing?
Yeah, you would think that they don't have their programmers that just stopped off at the street corner.
Well, I mean,
Yes, I know.
sadly, a lot of business types are trying to commoditize programming. They've stopped calling people who write software engineers, and they change the name to developer because it's less prestigious. Yeah. That way they can pay them less. They don't have to, have someone who actually has software engineer as, a profession. They could just have it, any cheap-ass kid out of high school and throw them at the code. It all comes from the bean counters trying to save money. So they do it first by changing it from an engineering position to a development position per se. Well, it doesn't require an engineer. System map.
Bean counters have
System
its
map.
place, but having them in
Equation.
decision-making positions.
It's the investors who put them in charge. And so, as soon as you got a company that's run by investors rather than by the initial, guys who put it together. So,
Privately owned.
yeah, it's the investors make the decision, and they only give you so many beans to develop things. All right, we own the system. There's nothing really worth mapping. So let's mosey on to the next. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for warp.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they grab these, cheap kids straight out of college. They don't go for the more senior engineers who know how to solve these problems, and you get what you pay for. You pay.
You get some good ones sometimes. You just,
Well, let me put it to you this way. I've been in a situation in a company. They hired a couple hundred college kids as new engineers.
Fuel scooping.
We got 3 that were really worth anything. to start out with, and another 40 or so that were trainable. But you needed somebody to train them.
Yeah, and if you don't, then you're screwed again.
Yep.
System scan complete.
System map.
Another evidence of that is look at Blizzard. When World of Warcraft first came out, they were still the more or less privately owned.
Yep.
A4 is terraformable.
A4 is
They
terraformable.
made a great product.
Yep. And then they get on. They needed some money to keep things going. Went out for an investment capital. The bean counters end up in charge because that's what the investors want. And the products that they produce just go right downhill because the bean counters won't spend for quality engineers.
Yep.
And of course, then you got the bean counters in charge saying, hey, we want this, and they want more and more people to play it, make it for the casual people, because that's the people that'll pay.
Yep.
Then you screw over your hardcore base, and then after
After that, things just go
Well,
out.
they already got your money, so they don't give a crap about you.
yep.
Yeah, but none of the hardcore people will trust the next product. So what you do is you get a short-term win, and long-term company out of business.
Yeah.
Unless you start cannibalizing.
Which they will. They'll do whatever they can to... Oops, you're already firing. Okay. I'll just watch the probes come in.
Yeah, the bean counters are all right, but they're not the bottom line that makes the money.
Yeah, well... the investors never seem to learn. So...
50%.
Always love telling them that.
Oh, they got something else planned.
Surface scan
Yeah.
complete.
Always love telling the bean counters, yeah, well, you know what? If it wasn't for us out here, they wouldn't need your ass.
That doesn't go over well. Anyway, we mapped that one. Shall we move?
Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Yeah, I've had my little tit for tat with bean counters. Oh, those drill bits are too expensive. They're $5,000 a piece. And I said, yeah, they cut through the rock at 10 times the rate as your carbon tips. So what do you want? 40 men standing there waiting 2 weeks for a hole to be drilled, or 40 men standing there waiting 8 hours for a hole to be drilled?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta break it down for the uninitiated.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, but that being said, the company got, out of their couple hundred, they got 40 good engineers, and they got got some, or 40 good software engineers, a few good QE people, and people who could do good at other roles. So all in all, it wasn't too bad a deal for the company. But I mean, the problem is they could have had a lot of them a lot better, contribute a lot faster if they had better people to bring their skills up. System map.
Two terraformables.
Is 4 terraformable?
Let's see, 2, 3. 2 and 3. Which one you want?
I will go for, I think, 3.
All right, I'll grab 2.
Door number 3 it is.
Okay, yep, I'm close to it.
So I'll map 2 and then head over to take picture of 3. So all in all, it was a pretty successful program for the company, but
The headaches it caused for the old-timers was unbelievable.
Yeah, at our company, we got bought out, and we are by far their largest facility. But they feel that us having all of our IT people, we had 6 or 7 IT people at our facility. They felt that that was too much, and so they felt that they could do with 2 guys at our facility, and then they could just remotely work.
Another thing they've done is they've gone for quality to quantity.
Yeah.
and in software that doesn't work.
They started that.
I've got a
years
ticket
ago.
that's over 6 months old, hasn't been touched yet.
I'll believe it.
25, 30 years ago, they started making everything disposable, and they went for quantity over quality. And when they did that, I tell them, I said, you guys are going to live to regret the decision.
Yep.
Probe's away.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface
We
scan
have,
complete.
I don't know how many machines. We have over 40 machines at work, and the facilities that they're used to dealing with are, 8 to 16. I think 16 was their largest one.
Right.
And they can't understand how, like, why do you have so many people? It's like, well, everything we do now is connected to the internet, and they were having so many problems with the wireless that they just strung cable. They just strung copper just to get everything wired up.
Yep.
But, when you're in a steel and cement building, you're going to have issues with wireless.
Pretty much. What you have to do is you have to have a wireless repeater in each room. But the wireless repeater has to be physically strung between them because you can't get the signal through the door.
Yeah.
I mean, how hard is that to understand?
Pretty damn hard there, right?
Clearly. And then on top of that, even though they got these fully qualified people, those, they're off doing something else, so they
They're too
outsourced it.
busy hobnobbing, rubbing elbows.
Nope.
I've seen some you could draw a diagram for them, have everything listed in an outline for them, and they still wouldn't be able to grasp what you're talking about. And it's like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
And they pay you how much a year?
Mm-hmm. Well, the only reason they pay them that much money is so that they're not tempted to take the company's money. It's not because they're any damn good. Oh, I didn't say that, did I?
No, I didn't hear them. I didn't hear a word, but that was good. I like that. Thank you. I needed that. Yeah, I told him one. He was making like $250,000 a year, and sitting in an air-conditioned office, telling everybody on the ground that they're doing shit wrong. And I said, "Why don't you get some patent leather shoes out here, baby, and show me?"
Yep.
I said, actually, the company could get rid of your ass and hire me a few more hands, and we'd be a lot more profitable and a lot better off.
That's a nice, pretty planet.
Good, it is. Unique.
Alrighty, I got the next one. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charged.
Preparing to full
Although you
space.
guys are two solid boxes. Oh, there you go. There for a while, I thought we were just going to have to call it quits on the wing and just go carrier individual.
I'm 29. Damn it.
Time to hell.
Fuel scooping complete.
15 jumps.
We're getting there. Okay, I got rid of some of the asteroids.
Alright. Hey, look, I found a whole bunch of asteroids there.
Oh, you got rid of the rest of them. Okay, thank you.
There we go.
Alrighty. System map.
This shows your fuel scoop still engaged there, Yellow.
I just pulled away. Just now.
Alright, we own the system. Anything good? Nope, nothing good. Maybe a lot of things, but let's mosey. Engage.
Frameshift
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
But sadly, I've even heard it from other engineers, that it's just software. It's just you don't have a clue. It's annoying.
fuel scooping.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
Well,
Yeah, it's just software that they charge you. God knows how much for, and it's supposed to work perfectly, and it don't.
And it doesn't because, for a very simple reason. It's not just software. Software is extremely complex.
Right, you got all the codes and paths and jeez.
and then on top of that, you got to make sure that you got your implementation right. I mean, sure, it'll work on the computer that you programmed it for, but what about, the next customer who comes in, his computer's got to work for it.
System scan complete.
System map. Alright, we own the system. And the one planet that could have been something isn't. On we go.
Okay.
Engage.
Well, yeah,
Preparing to
when you
full
get
space.
to looking at the individual parts it takes, or I call it parts, but you guys probably call it something else, but all the intricate little pieces. This is going to be here. If you got an equal sign over there, you just grade up the whole 9 yards. You got to grade it in left hand and all that stuff. Yeah, it's like, that'd be, it's a nightmare just thinking about it, let alone putting it together.
Yep. And the most difficult types of systems to get right are large-scale messaging-based distributed systems, otherwise known as MMOs.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, MMOs are not the only large-scale messaging-based distributed systems, but they are a class of system within that. Or at least the server side is. System map. We own a new star. Alright, whenever you guys are ready, we can go.
Rock and roll.
Engage.
Charging FTL.
There it is, boys.
Yeah, the graphical client on the front end is hard enough already to do, and then you put the server in there, and that starts to get pretty insane.
And then it has to be compatible with everybody's different types of computer that they have either built or bought or together.
Yep. But luckily, the client is a different program than the server. So all of that compatibility has to be done on the client end. And the server, you can control what your hardware is going to be. And your operating system and a whole bunch of other stuff, so you can simplify the problem somewhat. Even so, a distributed system like that, they're not easy.
And you got the whiny boys over there operating Macintosh computers.
Or Linux.
I got no problem with the modern Macs, because the modern Mac is Linux-based. The older Macs sucked. The modern Macs are amazing. They'll run Windows faster than Windows will.
Yeah, what is that program called that'll run Windows on Mac?
It's a primary feature of the PowerBook. It's part of the OS now on all Macs. System map. System map. System map. There we go. Alrighty, we own the system. Nothing worth mapping. Let's make some tracks. Engage.
Preparing default space.
So the Macs, the newer Macs have become fabulous development machines. Even if your final deployment's supposed to be on Windows. Yeah, I don't know what it's called now. I'm sure they've changed the name 3 or 4 times since the last time I looked at it. I'm starting to get... my voice starting to get crackly here.
Nope, those ones are behind the sun. Got it.
System scan complete.
System map. System map. Hello. Anubis. System map. There he goes.
Going to bed camp.
Alrighty. We've got nothing that is terraformable. We own the system. Guess it's time to go. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing to fold space.
Oh, repair.
Careful coming in. Make sure you turn the right way away from it.
Fuel scooping
Wow. Ow. Ow. I have to move away because every time I go into FSS, all I got is a great big giant light bulb.
complete. System scan complete.
System map. 5 stars and a gas giant. And we own them all. Time to go on. Engage.
Frameshift.
Preparing for war.
Ten jumps left.
Yeah.
190.
4, 3, 2,
Be close. Be extremely close.
Yep, there's no problem going a little over if we have to. So we will be getting there by the end of the night.
Yes, we don't. 98.
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping
22.
System scan complete.
System map. We own the system. Nothing terraformable. Time to move on. Engage.
Frameshift.
Preparing to fold space.
You mean the one we're going to? Probably about another 9 or 8 jumps, or about 100 and some odd light years. If you're talking about the Emerald Tablet, oh my God, 9,985 light years behind us.
That's a ways.
Yep.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I think he was talking about the one we're going to, the DSSA Unicorns Rest. So we're like 9 jumps away from it at this point.
What did I say? Did I say the Emerald Tablet?
Who?
No,
You
Lynn.
said 10, but that was a couple of jumps ago.
Yeah, system map. System map.
But I don't know if you heard.
We own the system. And there's nothing worth investigating further. On we go. Engage.
Preparing for jump.
I can smell the space coffee from here.
That helps.
Yeah, right.
System map. We own it. Whenever you're ready, Yellow.
Alright, let me get swung out from under here.
Because I figure you're the one that's going to take the most scooping.
Alright, we're fueled up, ready to rock and roll.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charged.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
And Yellow, if you can, let us know when it's the last jump so we know to come in with dead throttle.
Can do.
Because that's a Neutron Star we're going to be coming in on that last one. System map. We own the system. And whenever you're ready, we can head on out.
Rock and roll.
Engage.
Charging FTL.
I do not want to come in with any throttle on a Neutron Star. That could set us back all the way to the Emerald Tablet.
Yeah, that could put a target on your back here, son.
Not that I don't always come in with a dead stick anyway, but
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I've been jumping into these types of systems for too long not to come in with the throttle at 0.
System scan complete.
System map. Alright. We own the system. First one.
Yep.
Only the first one. Alright. Over to the first one we go.
You said we own the system?
We own the system.
Right. Next to me. 200 light seconds.
As you're pulling away from me because you reacted quicker. Yep.
And we're 87.77 light years away from DSSA.
Oh, wait. You mean I can get there in 2 jumps?
Yes, you could. And I could get there in 3.
It's gonna take me 5.
Tempting.
And loop of shame.
Actually, if you use Colonia, you could probably get there in 1.
That is true. I could get there in 1 jump if I wanted to. And I'm coming up on this beautiful planet with this whole bunch of probes firing off into it.
Oh, and thank you all to watching. Yay. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Woohoo! We just have a few more jumps to go, and we will be ending up at the DSSA Unicorns Rest. We will be taking the stream a little bit
Surface scan complete.
beyond the normal end time tonight so that we can arrive.
So we can have some space coffee and ice cream.
All right.
And a celebratory space cigar.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Ready when you gentlemen are.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for warp.
It's a red dwarf.
You didn't change your settings, did you?
Yeah, I had to change the settings.
Well, this is going to be a worthless system. Well, not quite worthless, but it was not on the order of the other systems.
Yeah. We have 4 jumps left.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
15 ice balls to pick up. Okay. Oh, actually, we got gas giants. Okay.
System scan complete.
All right, where are the asteroids? There they are. System map. We own the system. And nothing worth mapping. On we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Charging FTL.
Another red dwarf.
Yellow!
Right. No, that's not right. If I remember right, looking at that, there was like a bunch of nothing but dark space between us and...
Oh, okay.
That's about right. I think I think...
There's
you
just
might
the...
not have traced, but we would have had to have picked the red door.
Right.
Because there was an empty spot out here.
Well, there are a bunch of areas like that.
System scan complete.
I just got to thinking...
Gas station.
Fuel scooping complete.
Gas station. System map.
Get your Phillips.
And we own it. Alright. Whenever you're ready, Yellow, since you've got the... you spend the most.
Okay, there we go. And I will be pulling away from the star. Ready when you guys are.
Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for warp.
We should
Great
be
job.
coming into this puppy.
We got 3 jumps left.
3? Okay. So this will be 2. We'll be coming into it. 2.
Steve, pull it one more time. Ah, it's talking to the baby.
fuel scooping. System scan
3.
complete.
3 pumps in this gas station. Okay. System map. Oh, 2 pumps and a broken pump. We own them, though. And whenever you guys are ready,
Let's do it.
engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing to fold space.
Yeah, one of the pumps was out of gas, so... Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, 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 boom.
Fuel scooping.
16.
Fuel scooping complete.
All right. Where the heck are they?
Or by the gas station. Or, yeah. Wow. Gas
Over by the gas station.
B1. Out here on B-Star.
Oh, they're over there by the gas station. No worry, no worries.
Giant gas station. Yeah. Giant gas station.
System scan.
There's a bunch of rocks for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, where are the rest of the rocks?
And there's some more.
Ah, there's more over here. All right, great. System map.
Okay, the next jump is only 10 light years, and we will be jumping into the final system.
Okay, so this is where we're going to be jumping into what's either a white dwarf or a neutron star. So please double check when you're going in that your your throttle is at 0, and very carefully turn away from the star so that you don't end up back at the Emerald Tablet.
Trays in the upright position.
Trays in the upright position. Gear down. Prepare to land. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing to
Oh,
defend
and
space.
remember, we may run into some NPCs.
That is possible.
Since it is a permanent destination, I'm sure they found it by now.
3, 2,
Hopefully not. But
There's, oh, wow, look at that.
that's
Even
what
as
is
you're coming
that.
into it, it's different. You can tell.
And that is 60 grand right there.
Yep.
And a Kodak.
And a codex.
And codex.
And 3 out of the 4. System map.
There's the gas giant right there.
Yep. All right. So Lego Addictus got the first on everything. Oh, you're kidding. He parked the carrier right at the Neutron Star.
How are we going to get on it?
Carefully.
And would they super cruise straight to it?
No.
So we want to
I
be
don't
very...
even know what side he's on.
I'm going to very carefully...
Oh, yeah, go out from one of the poles.
Oh, actually, he's far enough away from it. I don't... Oh, maybe not. No, I think he's...
Right?
This calls for very careful approach.
Yeah. From which direction?
I can't believe he
I
parked
think
it
he's
there.
on the other side.
I can't believe he parked it there.
I think he's on the other side. Because if you click on the neutron and then on him, the carrier's like 2 and the neutron's like 1, so the neutron's between me and it. What a damn rip.
Wow, this is going to be a tough approach.
I don't even know if I want to even try it and go back 9,000 light years.
Well, let me try it.
No. He's 40. The Neutron Star is 49 light seconds. He's 49 light seconds.
He's about... He's a little ways outside it, but not much. It's doable.
Okay, I see the separation now.
It's doable. Okay, I'm lined up on him, and I'm far enough from the star that I'm not going to hit it. Now, you got to be careful on the approach to this guy. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Oh, wow. What a view. I'm going to fly over to this side of the carrier, turn back. This is an amazing view. No wonder he chose purple. All right, I'm going to... take that picture, and then I'm going to the external cam.
I blow up, I'm going to kiss somebody behind me.
I'm right behind you, Deb.
Well, I made it. If I can make it, you can make it, Yellow.
I'm taking pictures. That's fucking cool. I see you, Lynn.
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, don't swing wide.
Open hailing frequencies.
Landing pad
Requesting
1.
docking permission.
Huh?
Landing pad 1. Going in for a landing, by the way.
Yeah, I can see it.
Holy cow, that's a light show.
Yeah.
Oh my God, stay away.
That is just absolutely gorgeous with it, with the wobble back and forth there.
I wonder how many people have lost their ships through that.
Just a take some, just take some little bit of care, and you're good. But yeah, it's a tough landing. Deploy landing gear.
Made it.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Made it.
Landing gear deployed.
Hey hoo! Hey Midwest, good to see you.
Contact confirmed. Clamps engaged. Welcome to
Hello,
Colonia,
Midwest.
Commander.
Now that was an interesting little concept there.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Here, hold. Oh, I wish you hadn't gone in, Lynn.
Oh,
Could-
I can come back up. No
Okay.
problem.
I'm trying to line up the shot with all three of us on deck.
I can come back up. No problem.
I've still got all my my paint damage I haven't repaired yet.
I repaired mine. There you go, sir.
There we go. Got all three on top. And got a picture. All right. Cool. Thank you much.
You're more than welcome. Make sure you repair your stuff there, Yellow.
Oh yeah.
Service tariff is 25%.
Oh, wow. 623,291 credits worth of damage.
I'm only at 203,000.
Oh, yeah. And if you really want to know what you make on this, write down your total right now, and then then you know exactly how we made.
Yep.
Okay. Popping up universal cartographics right now. Retrieving data.
Fix my paint job.
Oh, it take you a while. Ooh, first page, 51 million. Wow, 51 million, first page.
And I don't need anything.
Oh, and I got 16 pages.
Yeah?
36 million on the first page.
So it's... Alright, I should write down where I'm starting from here. So I'm at... 2...
A better way. I was going to add all the pages together.
Yeah, no, I just
Well,
start...
you won't get your first discoveries if you do that.
2, 610,
Oh, jeez.
730.
The second page is 63,613,000.
Alright. Man, that's a lot of money.
Wait, I have to open it each time I sell a page?
Yeah, it looks like it. Third page is 31,160,000.
When did they break that?
I don't
63 million for the second page. Oh, because it pops up the accolades.
No, you can just, it's just that back is a, that's fine.
Oh, I just got an incoming message. That's my elite notification, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't know about that, but my balance ain't going up, guys.
Founders World Permit. Promotion to elite.
Woohoo! There you go.
My balance isn't going up either.
Is your balance going up?
Oh, it's not refreshing. I dropped out of the menu and went back in, and it refreshed.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say mine went up.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
63
page,
mil for my
41 million.
second. $21 million for a third.
Fifth page, 28 million.
Huh, sometimes it says I have no more data, and then I go back out and back in, and I got more data.
Yeah.
It's confused.
Oh, they've got over 1 billion credits.
Nice.
Oh. That's alright. I was over here doing my happy dance and I bonked the kitty.
He dang sure ain't gonna like Elite now.
Exactly.
Yeah, this would have been a witch to lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we seem to have a bug somewhere along going that's handling the pages in here.
I went to like the second page and started selling from that, and then when I went to the second page, now I can go back a page even though it says there's nothing there. It says no cartographic data detected, but if you hit the Z button, it says go back a page, and then it pops everything back up.
Right, okay. All right. So that gets me... $466,000,000 $500,436. So basically 466 million. Half a billion, almost. I wish I could make real money that fast.
Yeah, I made 463,385,000, and I'm setting at 3,425,000.
Nice.
So by the time we get back to Colonia, I'll have about 5 billion or 6 billion.
Yeah.
What he's got in his shipyard? It's empty.
Commander Lego Addictus. Hey, yep. Thank you very much for the use of your carrier, sir.
Yeah.
And since we are over time, I guess that's place to leave it at for the night. We'll pick it up tomorrow night at 8 p.m. as usual. And oh, actually, before we go, let's get the next carrier.
Yeah, that would be good.
All right. Let me go to my bookmarks in my browser and pull up the interactive map.
$480 million. 481.
So we're close, yeah.
So we're here at the conduit. The next two closest carriers on our route are not yet deployed. So we go to the third one, which is the DSS Enigma.
Enigma?
Yep. Which is in the inner Orion Perseus conflux at Hypuja RTQ E583, which I will be putting a bookmark at now. Galaxy map.
Could you post it in chat for us too, please?
Yeah, right after I get the bookmark, because the way the machines are. Galaxy map. Anubis. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
That's another thing. When we go off of this carrier, we better be just as careful as we come on this carrier.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Oh, that's a long ways. 13,000 light years.
So HYPUEJAA RT dash Q E5 dash 83.
Plotting a route now. With AFGK.
So now I can come over to the other computer with the stream. Okay. And this.
Oh, that's around the Neutron Star as well. It's in the middle of something. What in the world?
Is this their joke? Guess it makes it interesting. I could see a lot of people crashing going back to where they began from.
Yeah, so that's yet another neutron star in the middle of... which nebula is that? Oh, okay, it's a Hypuja nebula. It's not a named nebula. Okay.
So it's a very small nebula then?
Yeah, it's a nebula with a single star in it. That neutron star is creating a nebula, and it has not even reached the closest star to it. And the neutron star we're at hasn't even generated a nebula, so...
It's not a full-class nebula yet. It's just a nebule.
Naboo?
There's no A on the end of nebula. It's just a nebule. Eat the baby.
Was you able to plot all the way?
I am.
Mine's 430 jumps. What's yours?
Switch over to navigation. 695 jumps.
So...
That's crazy.
And we're still 21,914 light years away from Colonia.
yeah. So it's only 317 jumps from me.
Yeah. I hope he was smart enough to park like that. Maybe he parked at a different planet, hopefully.
No, he probably parked it at the neutron star. It just means you have to be a little careful going in and out. At least this one, this one's not parked in the star. It's far enough away that you can land and take off.
It's not like that one video of the guy, every time he tried to take off, he blew his ship up.
Yeah, and that was due to a bug, and supposedly they fixed that bug so that now it won't compute a location for a ship that's within the star itself. But
You're actually telling us to have some confidence in Elite. Well, gentlemen, that was a wonderful, very good paying 9,000 light year jump.
yep.
So we'll have more credits on the next one. So if we made 433 million, we should make about $500 million credits going to the other one.
So this is the distance between. Yeah, it should be pretty close. So we should be at around $500 million getting to the Enigma, and then another 350 to 400,000 to getting to Colonia.
Yeah, because you said it was what, 13,000 out there.
Yeah.
So once we get there, we're still 7,000 light years away from Colonia.
And this is almost but not quite a straight line on the straight line to Colonia. So.
Mine's fairly straight. It's got some up and downs in it. I hate to see what yellows is.
Tell you what mine looks like after I make this stupid. Well, doggone it.
Well, one part of the lake done and completed and safely landed. Repaired. Oh, yeah. I need to make sure that stocked up. Okay, modules that are 100%. And he doesn't have it where you can buy an automatic fuel or field maintenance.
AFMU.
Yeah. No outfitting. No. He's buying tritium and... Oh, he's selling tritium and low temperature diamonds. Not buying anything.
What's he selling tritium for?
Not much. Let me get back there. Pretty close to minimum. 10,728 a ton.
So you could actually make 30,000 a ton.
Oh wait, this is sell to market. Never mind, I got it back. He's buying at 10K. So yeah, if you've got if we had 6,000 tritium, we could make 60,000 or about 63,000 credits.
Only problem
Wow.
is, you better come out here with your mining equipment because he's got it fixed when you can't buy anything. So.
Yeah.
Wow. If I want to get my my Type 9 back out here, it's 57.5 million.
Yeah. That's just to here. That's not home.
Yeah. And
I can get my
here's only halfway to the next one.
I can get my Type 6 here for only 10.6 million.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to bring my Mamba to here, it would cost me 227 million credits plus 120 hours and 44 minutes of travel. If I wanted to bring my Corvette, it's 1,235 million and 120 hours.
Yep.
Nope. I'll just leave that Type 9 Heavy out there. It'll space rust.
On Distance World 3, we might get the bug to go mine a little for trade. Well, I doubt it, but, we could.
Who knows? Depends what their route is.
Because
And
his carrier will be the one that we jump to. Sooner or later.
sooner or later, yeah. If not on the way out, at least on the way back.
Yeah, because it depends on which way they start out.
Yep. They could go rightwise. The first couple of times they've done pretty much different routes through the middle. Maybe the next time they'll swing out wider towards one of the sides. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. At any rate, so the destination system is on the chat for the next carrier we're heading to. And after that carrier, we'll go directly from there about the same distance to go to Colonia. So, first of 3 legs to Colonia, and then 2 legs from Colonia with 1 carrier stop to the bubble. And that will get us home. So basically 5 times what it just took us to do. We've got to do this 5 more times to get back. Because they're all about the same distance. It's a long ways home from out here. On the other hand, we make a lot of money, 5 times the amount of money that we just made, So,
By the end of this, I might just be able to commission my own fleet carrier.
Well, you figure 5 more of the, this is $500,000 for each of these stops. So we've got another 2.5, or sorry, $500 million for each one of these legs. Total of 6 legs, that's $3 billion. Yeah, you can afford a carrier.
I don't know if you can afford to move it anywhere, but yeah, you can afford a carrier.
Yep. Yep.
I'd rather let these boys have the headache. Yeah.
I'll spend my billions on making my own ships.
Yeah. We can just let them have the upkeep and all the license fees and all that stuff, and we'll just jump and visit.
So anyway, with the 3 of us, we sold about 1.5 billion credits of exploration data to this carrier, which means the person who owns this carrier made somewhere around $500 million off the 3 of us.
Be sure to you got the Discord link.
I've already posted it.
Be sure to send him a thank you note, and we appreciate.
Yep. Yeah, so we'll see if I think I might have posted it in the wrong one, but that's okay. He'll pick it up eventually. Alrighty. So, that's basically all we have time for tonight. We'll start towards the Enigma tomorrow night, 8 p.m. as usual. I'd like to thank all of you who came along for the ride tonight and everyone who joined us in chat. Jack, Midwest, great to have you. Anthony, you as well. I think we had one other person earlier in. Napalm, yes. Napalm had to leave earlier. So thank you all for joining us. It was great having you. We'll pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. as usual. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.
Nope. You guys will be heading out the first part alone the next 2 days, and then I will catch up after that.
Next 2 days? Okay. Good night, gentlemen.